Good morning, everybody. This is Jeremiah Craig coming at you for Coffee and Music, number 1686, right here in Ithaca, New York. Happy Monday to you. And I hope you had a spectacular July 4th weekend. I hope it was just as nice where you are as it was where I am. It was just a perfect weekend. Maybe a little bit hot yesterday, but hey, that was fine because the sun was shining, all weekend long, the whole long weekend long. How's it going, Mullen? I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. How's it going, Neil? Good afternoon to you. Are you still on your canal trip there on the Welsh border? Good afternoon to you, Primas. How's it going? Slovenia in the house. Good morning, 89 NJ guy. It's gorgeous down there in New Jersey. That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you, Carlos. Good morning, AP. Howdy. Cheers to you guys. Happy Monday. We're back at it after the long weekend, huh? We're back at it after a long weekend. How's it going, Fabio? Good to see ya. Good morning to you. All right, let's get to it here. Good morning, Brian. Let's get to it here with this song that I wrote called Held Together by Hand-Me-Downs. It's Monday. Let's get to it. Ian, good morning to you. Start out the day with my mother's pancake recipe. For that good old stick to your ribs, all day energy. I pull on my Woolrich from great grandpa Moore. He helped our family with the cabin so we could move out the trailer. A watch from my father to know patience and time. He got it turning wrenches after 30 years of the grind. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. It don't make them like they used to, pound for pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. My belt buckle and boots are from my godfather Bill. He wrote a book of his wisdom and I study it still. A hunting knife from my uncle with a tooled leather sheath. I dressed my first buck with it when I was only 14. And jeans from my brother since we're nearly the same size. But he does jujitsu and I drink more than what's wise. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. It don't make them like they used to, pound for pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. In the evening I flip through pages of Louis L'Amour. Great Uncle Charlie read Taggart 3 times or 4. I lay down on the grandma's quilt that's ragged with years. With all this around, I can rest without fears. I'm suited up to last no matter what comes my way. I'm rooted in my past, ready to make this my day. It don't make them like they used to, pound for pound. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. I'm held together by hand-me-downs. Held Together by Hand-Me-Downs. That one's not on Spotify or anywhere else yet, but you can hear it right here on Coffee and Music when you tune in. And you guys are tuned in. How's it going? Good to see you here on this Monday. Still slowly cruising around, making your way gradually back, Neil. That's what I'm talking about. What an awesome adventure you guys are on. Love to see it. How's it going, Gilbert? It was rough getting up and to it today to get it done. Tell me about it, Carlos. Tell me about it. It's definitely tough one after the 4th of July. How's it going, Tommy? Good to see you. Good morning to you. Jake, 4th was good. Yeah. Hung out at our friend's lake house. Had a nice little fire. Went swimming in the lake. And then on Saturday, went fishing with Brenna. Brenna is a fish catching machine. She caught like 6 fish. They were all really little. We both caught little fish. I got one too. But they were all too little to keep, unfortunately. But still, it was fun to go out there and just sit on the water and fish for a little bit. And then yesterday we went out to brunch and just chilled out a little bit. And it was a good weekend. How's it going, Ghost? Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. This is Coffee and Music number 1686. Good morning. Good morning. Just saw one of the videos from 6 years ago, said you had to write 10 songs to make a good one. I do. That's pretty much a 10% keep rate. 10% keep rate. So when you listen to the albums on Spotify, there's 5 albums there, guys. That's a lot of songs. That's a lot of songs to write. Thank you. I appreciate it, Fabio. I'm glad you like it. Song always makes you think of another Brothers, Cross It, Coffee and Music. Yes, we got to get back together, do another Coffee and Music. The next Brothers Cross It show is on July 26th. We are at Trey Levin Wines up in King Ferry, right here on the lake, in the Finger Lakes wine region. So if you're in the Finger Lakes region, come on out. We're playing from 4 to 7 at Trey Levin. Thank you, 89 guy. Ian, yo, good to see you. No fish for the barbecue then. Yeah, I know. No fish for the barbecue. Oh, man, oh, man. You were at the Finger Lakes recently? Nice. The people in New York are much better than you would have imagined. Glad you know now. Well, it's different than the city. It's way different than the city. Things are a little bit different up here. So it moves a little bit slower, for sure. And it definitely makes the people a lot more agreeable. Let's talk boots of the day. Let me know boots of the day in the live chat right now. What boots are you kicking off the weekend? I'm rolling in my BNV JC collab boot. This is a Water Buffalo calf boot from BNV Boots. Our collab boot from, I guess it was 2021 or 2022. Maybe 2020, 2021, around there. Anyways, it's a Water Buffalo calf skin all over, so cognac foot, chocolate tops, and Water Buffalo calf is really elastic. It stretches more so than any other leather that I've tried, which makes it a really comfortable boot, and it breathes really well too. So it's a good one for these hot days. Also got a nice pointed round toe there, J-toe, about a 1 5/8 inch heel. It comes up about 13 inches tall, and it's got my brand in the middle there as well. Balanced direction. What about you guys? What do you rock in? If you guys are interested in getting some BNV boots, you can't get those ones anymore, but you can contact Jose Chavez at bnvboots@gmail.com. How's it going, Paula Jackets? Good to see you. Hair's reaching epic status. We gotta get it. We gotta get the flow even longer, Carlos. Even longer. Prima's rocking some Justin 9216, so you're also going with some cognac boots. That's awesome. Those new boots are getting the wear. Tommy rocking some Chisos number 5s. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. How's it going, Sigbin? Good day to you. To be honest, you didn't know New York was so big until I moved to the Finger Lakes. It is huge. It's a huge state. Everybody always thinks of the city, but the state is huge. Brian rocking some black Milwaukees for a hot Monday. Those Dan Post Milwaukees. That's a comfy boot as well. Jake says it's storming today, so you need your rubber sole ropers again. We're going to be getting some of those storms today too, I think. How's it going, Alberto? Good to see ya from Puerto Rico. Cheers. Good morning. And Matt Mullen's going with the tan ostrich with the white shafts. Nice. Ghost did the Dan Post Milwaukees. Did your day in the Dan Post Milwaukee. The black cherry ones. Whew. That's a good look, Ghost. That's a good look. You guys are stepping strong, and I love to see it. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Monday to you, and you guys are doing it right in your cowboy boots for sure. All right, let's get back to the music here. This is another newer one that's not on any album yet. So this is called That Old Hope. Hope you guys enjoy. I drove in the Palisade, hoping for a gig with a little extra pay. No place to stay, thought I'd be sleeping in my car again. And it was by the peach orchard there, a man looked at me and knew how I fared. He smiled and said that he might have a hand to lend. We saw the joker and the thief fighting right there in the middle of the street. So he says, come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee around here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. I was looking to crumble walls, so I flew down to Wichita Falls to crash the leather workers' backyard barbecue. I met the math man there who pulled out a joint and slicked back his hair. He said the world is old, but every day it's new. If it don't work out, don't you worry. It's taken this long, so what is the hurry? Come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee around here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. Hey. Twins came up from North Pennsylvania, where it's pretty but the towns contain you. And they were so easy to spot in all of their hometown bars. Said they needed a wingman here, so they made the plans and I bought the beer. We had a long smoke in the garage by their car. Broke in the song, singing the story. It was a pit stop on all our roads of glory. Come in off the road, sit yourself down and warm your bones. Rest assured, we got a good cup of coffee around here. Take all the time you need, and if I don't see you before you leave, just know that old hope is always better than fear. Hey, that old hope is always a better than fear. Yeah, that old hope. Another one that you can only hear on Coffee and Music. Let's go. Snip Toes give you the attitude. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy, that old hope. You know it, Brian. Cheers. Glad you liked that one. Oh, man. There is a lot of rats in New York City. I visited earlier this year for the first time, actually, because I've always been scared of because it's so big. And I did definitely see a couple of rats. those Subway rats do get pretty big. They got all that pizza. They got all that pizza to eat. It might have even been Splinter. I don't know. Yo, I'm drinking some Anchorhead coffee. That's my go-to coffee. Love Anchorhead coffee. It's out of Seattle. Sort of a small roasting joint, but you can save 10% when you use my code Jeremiah Craig at anchorheadcoffee.com. So if you're in the mood to try something a little new, a little bit fresh, I swear, every time they send us a new package too, it had just been roasted 2 days before. It's like they roast it, package it, ship it out. And it's crazy. And they're on the other side of the country too. So we're getting it 2 days after it was roasted. It's nuts. Save 10% over at Anchorhead Coffee with code Jeremiah Craig. Oh man, oh man. Whew. All right, guys. I think it's time to get at it here. Stay cool out there. Stay safe. I know weather all across the country is kind of iffy, so please be safe out there. Take the necessary precautions if you need to, whether that's staying cool or staying up in higher elevated areas. Love you guys so much, for real. I think you're the best. Thank you for starting your day out with me here on Coffee Music 1886. Best boots I've worn, Stephanie? Probably the ones I made, because they were, I made these at Schwartz Custom Boot School out in Dillon, Montana, and before we started building them, Dan Schwartz took my measurements, so he helped me make the lasts to my foot. So these are definitely the best boots I've ever worn. Just fit, feel, just amazing. They're the only boots that I want to wear. Do I collect mugs too? No, I don't have enough space for all those mugs. How's it going, Janice? Spent a weekend in Geneva on the lake. That's what I'm talking about. Sporting the Lady Rebels red, white, and blue. Shout out Durangos. That's what I'm talking about. You were just about an hour from me, up at the top of the lake. Oh man, oh man. Let's get to it here. You know how we do it. Kick ass, take names. Have a little fun while we're at it. Love you guys so much. Wishing you the best, and I'll see you tomorrow for Coffee Music number 1687 on Instagram, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Until then, cheers. Have a spectacular day. Have a good one.